Do you want to take a flight to Tokyo in business class? Or how about take a companion to Germany for free? What if I told you there's a credit card that can help you do just that? What is good, fam? JP Buffett here, and today we'll be talking about the Lufthansa Miles & More card from Barclays. So to start off, Lufthansa is an airliner based in Germany and is a member of the Star Alliance. On top of that, it is the second largest airliner in Europe, only behind Ryanair. So taking Lufthansa Business Class from JFK to Germany, for example, seems like a great experience, or so I've heard. Yet the cost of this business class ticket might make you want to have second thoughts.
Oh, that's cool.
Damn! Yet an alternative approach to this would be to obviously use points to book that flight. However, we run into another issue in that it is hard to earn points directly via Lufthansa's loyalty program, which is Miles & More. See, the Miles & More program is not a transfer partner of any of the major companies. That would mean none of your American Expresses, your Chase, Cities, nor Capital One. None of that. On top of that, unlike other programs, you are not able to buy points for the Miles & More program neither. Well, as at least at the time of recording this video, don't crucify me in the comments if it changed. So that would only really leave you with a couple of ways of earning points. That would be through flights or using another program like the Star Alliance member Aeroplan, which is probably the best option if you're trying to get business class flights. But there is a third option, and that is going by the Miles & More credit card issued by Barclays. While this third option might not seem as appealing upon first viewing, it might actually be pretty viable. And as of now, the Miles & More credit card is having a 100K sign-up bonus. So I thought it'd be a great time to review what this card is and the benefits that it has along with it. Doing my research, I now wonder if this card deserves a place in my wallet and maybe yours. So with that, I will discuss the pros and cons of the Miles & More card, and hopefully along the way, I can help you decide if this card is right for you. So let's start off by talking about what the Miles & More program is. Well, for starters, it is headed up by Lufthansa and it encompasses many other European airlines, including Swiss Airlines, as well as Brussels Airlines. Additionally, you can earn and redeem points for across 40 different airlines, including all those members of the Star Alliance, like United, for example. On top of that, you can redeem for hotels, entertainment, and stuff like that, though I must suggest that it is best to use these points for flights, as you can actually maximize the value of those points. It is a very simple and a very effective way to earn these points is via the Miles & More card, like I said earlier. At the time of recording, which that is September 2023, the card comes with a 100K miles sign-up bonus after spending $3,000 in the first 90 days and paying that $89 annual fee. Though I must say, if you plan on using this card, know that you get 2x on Miles & More purchases and 1x miles on everything else. So I guess you can say this card is not the best earner. Though a perk of this card, especially if you do not have the American Express Platinum card, is lounge access. Yes, this card comes with 2 complimentary Lufthansa Business Class lounge vouchers, though you do have to wait for your anniversary year to get it. Annoying, I know it's annoying, but this is pretty standard throughout the industry. Now, if you haven't already started to apply for the card and you need another reason, well, just know, like I said before, this card comes with a companion pass that is used for economy, and all you have to cover is the taxes and fees. Some people have raised the issue that the primary traveler, being you, must purchase their ticket. That would basically mean that you cannot use points to cover your fare, which might be a deal breaker for some, but I don't really see it as that big of an issue. Also, for completeness, it comes with the ability to have balance transfers for up to 15 months, but the transfer has to be made within the first 45 days of account opening. So if you're trying to have a 0% interest debt, this might be a good way to have a temporary card that covers that situation. And by the way, if you like this video so far, please show the like button some love. Do not hit it, just click it. Thank you for helping out the channel. So with all of that out of the way, what is the good and the bad of this card? Given that it is a pretty bad earner, why in the world would anybody want to get it? The main reason is that the Miles and More program, like I said earlier, does not have any transfer partners. Again, that means you cannot transfer to Chase nor American Express. And the only way you'll be able to earn points is from this program is by spending on this card, taking flights, etc. Like many other programs though, it does have portals, so you might be able to earn points through that way. So there is a chance you can earn some extra points via these methods. But beyond that, you will just have to earn them the old-fashioned way, getting on that flight and taking it, or using the card. For some, this card might not be worth it in the long run, especially given that you can transfer points from other Star Alliance members. But in the short run, this might be a great fit if you have a trip planned. Also, unlike many other programs that have gone through dynamic pricing, the Miles and More program still has an award chart. And the cool thing about this is that it does not only encompass Lufthansa, it has other airlines within the Miles and More program. On top of that, the other members of the Star Alliance like United, ANA, and Aeroplan. Let us say, for example, you want to go to Tokyo, Japan in business class. You can do this by using 71,000 Miles and More points, and all you have to do is cover the taxes and the fees. Though I should say that's a wide range. It can be anywhere from $28 up to $200 given the surge prices. But you never know, the experience could be worth it. You can also get a business class flight from North America to South America for just 56,000 points. Or you can do it in economy for 31,000. If you were to take advantage of the 100K offer that's happening right now through Barclays, you'll be able to get there and back for 86,000 points, and we'll still have 14,000 points to spare on top of that. Though, given how hard it is to get these points, I would actually suggest that you try to use all of them in one shot, especially if you don't plan on having this card beyond the first year. So in researching this card, I realized it does not get a lot of fanfare. And this might be due to the fact that you can use other Star Alliance partners like Aeroplan to book these Lufthansa business class flights. Another reason might be that the miles actually do expire. You do get a 36-month countdown, but they do expire unless you use the card continuously. And also, unless you have at least 1 point, you can't look at the award flights. However, you still do have access to the price chart, so you can actually base your game plan on how you're going to redeem off of that. On top of that, it does have a flat price for Star Alliance flights, which can be great if you're trying to fly one of the other members. Additionally, for the person who does not have the American Express Platinum but wants to fly to Europe from time to time, this card can be a great card for you, as it gives you access to Lufthansa's lounge network. Also, for the person who wants to take a player 2 to Europe for less cash, they can basically use this card and get the ability to do that. I will say this card is pretty niche, but in the right hands, it can be powerful. I actually tried to apply for the card myself, but unfortunately, I was denied. I'm not sure if I would have kept it in the long run, but that 100K sign-up bonus did entice me. It was hard to pass up. But for now, I'll sit back, and if and when the bonus comes around again, you can best believe I'm going to try to apply. Also, if you are looking for your next travel card, check out this video right here where I contrast the JetBlue Plus card and the Delta Gold card. And of course, guys, until next time, peace.